Hello and welcome to a special video tutorial called Making Plans. This video is going to focus on the Making Plans planner that is available during July and August of 2022. If you are a planner person like I am, you will enjoy this video for the sheer pleasure of watching a planner get put together, but I'm also going to just walk you through the features and benefits of the planner and show you how you can use it and talk about how you can get it. I hope you enjoy. So the planner that I'm going to talk about today is one that's actually available for free during Sale-a-bration, which is July through August 2022. So anytime that Stampin' Up! Has Sale-a-bration, they offer something special for anybody who wants to join and purchase the starter kit for $99. So it's always a super great time to think about trying out being a demonstrator and getting a good deal on a bunch of products, because what you get to do is pay $99. You get $125 of whatever you want, whatever products you want in any current catalog. You build your own kit, and then you get this Making Plans Planner Kit collection for free. So demonstrators were able to purchase this so that we could have one as well. And so I want to just put it together with you because it's really fun. I am definitely a planner girl. I have always loved a written planner. I have tried and tried to use some kind of electronic planner, and I just can't do it. I like to write things down. I like to cross them off, and it's the only way I can stay organized. And I know that's not for everybody, but this definitely is super exciting for me because I'm ready for a new planner. And let me just give you a little history. So I do love planners super a lot. I have tried every planner, I believe, that is available. This is an Erin Condren planner, and this one was so much fun to use. And this one had stickers, and it's just a lot of fun. And I have tried this one. You can see I used it to death here. This is from Michaels. I forget the brand name. Happy Planner, maybe, is it's called. Again, with the stickers. Like, I just need to plan it all out, write it all out. I have even created my own planner, which I was using up until I retired from my job. And I created these pages myself, and I would print them off. And so I had spaces to write everything, and I put it in here. But then I retired from my other job, and I didn't quite need maybe that much room. So then I tried this little Ray Dunn planner, which I am currently using and love. It's a nice little size. So my point is, I'm a planner girl. I love planners. So I really was excited to make this video just to kind of show you this planner and put it together, and you might enjoy just seeing that. So here's what you get. Let me show you this again. You get all of this stuff here. So you get the binder planner. You get 3 notebooks. And this one is blank. This one has those fun dot pages. And then this one is lined. And so these are just extra special little coordinating notebooks that I'll show you what I'm going to do with them. You get a stamp set that you can use in your planner. It has lots of fun things, so I'll show you how to use that. And then you get this whole pack of the inserts for the planner, and I've kind of divided mine, but you can see it's a huge stack because this planner, you get enough pages and things for a year and a half. So this planner starts technically this month and then goes through the end of December 2022. 2023. So you get some stickers to use. You get 4 sheets of stickers. And there are the dividers. And that's enough to put in all 18 months. I'll show you how I'm going to use those. And then there's some pages for the beginning of the planner. There are some extra blank decorative pages that you can use however you want. I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. And then you get, let's see. So you get the full month view. Again, this starts in July. And then you've got the weekly, the week at a glance as well. These are not numbered, so you could really use these pages anytime. The monthly, where you see a month at a glance, those are dated July 2022 through December 2023. Okay, so those are dated, but that's the only thing that's dated in here. So you can kind of put this together and make it work however you want. And then there's these end pages. So let me show you how they go together. Let's get our binder. So you have this year at a glance, which you can put first or last. I'm going to put mine at the back. And then you also have 2 of these sheets, which are really just like goal setting and kind of thinking about what you want to create in your life: values, passions, skills, mission. So just kind of long range thinking towards, you know, what do you want to accomplish? What's important to you? What might you want to work on or put on a checklist? And then you also have some kind of just some inspiration blocks here, so you can kind of think through things. All right, this year or then the next 6 months, what do I kind of want to accomplish? Are there any habits that I want to work on? What do I want to enjoy more of? What are my aspirations? So it's a really very it's a very positive way to look at planning, which I really like, because I can really get bogged down by goal setting, and that gets really old really fast when all you're thinking about is like meeting goals and thinking about like hard accomplishments, right? Losing weight or saving money or things like that. So it's kind of nice how this kind of breaks it down in a different way. So you could put save one of these for the beginning of 2023 in January, and then you could stick this first. All right, so what we're gonna do, so if you use the month by month, and I'm just gonna put 6 months together here, I'm gonna do the next 6 months. They start with this monthly focus. So you can break down your, you know, overall planning that you have kind of worked on with this page here. You can break it down into little monthly smaller chunks. So keeping track of important things that you want to work on, things that you're excited about, you know, keeping positive, things you want to remember. You can really use this however you want. And so that starts each month. So I'm going to put July in there. And then the back page of that starts the first week. So you will have your monthly spread, and then you'll have your weekly spread. So that's where these come in. And so you want to put in your 4 weeks. So if I'm looking at July, here we go. July started on Friday the 1st. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 full weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then for my ending page, instead of using this one, I'm going to pull from this pile because these have the same Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it ends the month, but on the other side, instead of starting a new week, you get a monthly review. So this is kind of cool. You can start with your monthly focus, think about what you want to accomplish, and then you've got your month at a glance, and then you've got all your weeks, and then you've got kind of a wrap up and you know, working towards what's going to happen next. So then you're ready for the next month. So you've got your monthly focus, and then you've got August here, and then you're going to repeat and do the same thing. So I'll put the 4 weeks of August in here. And then when I get to the last page, then I'm going to use the ending page. And then you'll continue to do that. Now, I think what I want to do, so let me just close this up. I'm going to turn it back to the end of July, which is here. This is where I'm going to insert some of these extra pages, because these are, you get 20 of these, so you can really use these however you want. So this is a good way for me to kind of pre-plan some of the things that I want to, you know, focus on. So I'm going to put this because it's kind of a little list, and at the end of the month, then I can plan kind of make some extra plans there. And then I've got this kind of decorative space where I'm thinking next to my monthly focus, maybe I could put something here that is more like, you know, some art or a picture, or maybe a Bible verse I want to memorize, something like that. So I'm going to put that in between. And then this is a fun little page. It's just blank too, so you could do this page at the beginning, at the monthly focus. Okay, that's just one way to use it. This is a great list that you could insert one of these if you have, like, you know, extra things you need. You know, you're doing a project and you need, you know, a remodeling project. You want to keep track of, you know, where do you need to shop and what do you need to purchase, or what are the steps to accomplish a bigger project. Or let's say you're planning an event and you need to kind of break it down into, you know, different jobs that need to be done. Like this would have been really helpful planning, you know, the wedding. So I could kind of figure out and use these pages that way. All right, so let's put some of these dividers in. So you have 1 through 6, and then you have 1 through 12. So you can really use these however you want. If you want to just think, okay, here's the next 6 months, you can do it that way, or you can use these numbers to coordinate with the, you know, the month number. So like July would be 7. So you can do it that way, which I think is how I'm going to do it because that makes the most sense to me. But you've got a lot of options here. So let's put 7 here for July. And then we'll find August. And we'll put 8 for August, etc., like that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put together the next 6 months. Okay, I've assembled the first 6 months, and for me that's going to be this month, July through December. And so as I was putting this together, I noticed a couple things and I just changed it up a little bit. I decided that instead of having that extra sheet at the beginning of the month, you know, I really think more forward, I guess, than back. And so I decided that I really wanted to have those 2 extra pages at the end. And so that's what I did. And this one I actually flipped upside down so that I could have these kind of pretty pages back to back like this. So that kind of created a little layout. So I changed that up. And now we're ready to do some decorating. Okay, so let's take a look at our first month here. So let's just get out the monthly focus and our two spread for our 1 month at a glance layout. And let's use some of these stamps and or stickers to decorate. So you've got these great little pieces in here and you can just get very creative with them. And so I thought I would just do a little playing around. So I'm going to take this little banner and I'm going to stamp it here. And then I can fill in the month that we're talking about. So I can put July. And then I'm actually not going to use the shopping list as a shopping list. What's more helpful for me is to think about or remember cards that I need to make for the month. So I'm just going to cover that up with one of the stickers. And write cards to make so I can keep track of that. And then if we want to just get a little fun, let's take the hashtag. Let's put that down here. And the word plant. Whoops. Just put that down there. Just give us a little extra. All right, so if you don't want to, if you run out of stickers, that is not a problem because you can just use blank label sheets. You can actually get labels that are full 8.5 by 11. This one happens to be like 3.5 by 5. But here's what you can do. You could make yourself some little labels, different colors. So you could cut those out and then you've got, you can, you know, cover up whatever you want. This little piece fits perfectly inside. So let's say you want to make it pretty. You can color up your little flag like that, okay? So let's do that for July. And now it stands out, right? So I took an extra piece, one of these blank pieces, little side note here, and I did some testing on it. Because I just wanted to test the paper and the planner just to see like what kind of writing utensils could I use. And I am pleased to say just anything that I had in my stash pretty much worked and it doesn't bleed through. So I tried a a big Sharpie pen. That's what this one is. And that does not bleed through. You see a tiny little shadow. And then I used this Sharpie gel pen here. And I also tried a Papermate Flare pen, which is another great, I love those for planning. And then I have this great Energel liquid gel pen. That works great. I've got a Precise extra fine Pilot. That works really well too. And a purple one, right? None of these things bled through. So when you're thinking about what you're gonna do to write, you can, I guess, be assured that you can use just about anything. And then I also tested the Memento ink pad here, and I tested the StazOn here, and those inks did not bleed through either. So you're gonna be able to really decorate. Now here's some Calypso Coral, and that didn't bleed through either. So you've really got a lot of options, because now you can really apply some, you know, art and ink and pens to your paper and in your planner and make it your own. One of my favorite sets of highlighters are from Bic, and they are bright liners, and they come in these pastel colors, which really coordinates super beautifully with the colors in this planner. And I just like them that they're a little bit lighter and not so harsh. So I'll definitely be using those. And then I usually do all my planning day to day with a pencil, because I like to erase and I just like pencils. So this is also from Bic, Velocity. And this is great because it's refillable. You can refill the lead and the erasers on top. It's got a nice big eraser, which I always need. So this is good news for us, that we can decorate and stamp. So we've got our July. So let's just look at the spread for July. Now this little block stamp here is pretty sweet, because you can block off whatever you want to on your week or on your month. So if you've got a special event, you can, this is the exact same size as these. So I'm just gonna block off a vacation, right? Let's look forward to that. So I'm gonna block that off. So visually, like, boom, right? I can see. I love this little heart, and I'm gonna use this heart to mark birthdays. So I'm going to take another color, and so I'll just put a little heart on the days that there are birthdays. And that will just be a nice little visual reminder to me that I need to keep those, you know, keep those days. Now there's also a star. So if you wanted to put the star for birthdays and then use the heart for anniversaries, that would work too. I might change, you know, change my mind as I go through. And then you can also use this little, let's see, what did I do with it? Here it is. This little thing, this little rectangle that I used to fill in the label. This also fits across the bottom. So if you wanted to put the name of the person whose birthday it is, so let's just stamp it off and get it nice and light. You could put that at the bottom here, and you could write their name, so that you remembered who you needed to mail your cards to. All right, let's see, what else can we do? I'm gonna use this little arrow because it's just so darn cute. I'm gonna pick a different color. And we'll put this little arrow here. This will be my little paper crafting playdate arrow to remind me when I'm doing the video, right? Okay, so you can see how you can kind of just make this your own, do your own thing. If you have some day in particular where you know you have appointments and you want to make those appointments kind of schedule them out, you can put that little mark in a box as well, and it just fits perfectly. So let me show you the colors that kind of coordinate with this planner. You can use all kinds of colors, but I've got Pool Party and Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Old Olive, and Night of Navy. So that's kind of what I've found so far. There's some yellow in there too that you can use. So if you want to decorate, you can definitely use those colors. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you might already have those little colors in Stampin' spots, and you can kind of make yourself a little planner kit where you collect those colors and then you have them ready to go, you know, near your planner so that you can plan very easily. So let's look at the first week, which is next week for me. And what I like to do, so I just wrote, instead of putting the week of here, I'm just going to write the numbers next to the days of the week, and I would probably put a sticker here. And then what I like to do is kind of divide. When I have a planner like this, I just like to just make myself a little line and divide my days like this. And so on the left side of the line, I write my timed events, things that I have to do at a certain time. And then on the right side of the line, I usually write the tasks for the day. So that way I can kind of see my little schedule, and then here are the tasks that I need to check off. And so that works really well for me for how I like to plan. So let's find this little block is going to be my favorite, I can tell already. So let's make a color theme here for this next week. And I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green. And we'll just give our days of the week a little pop of color. Okay, so see right there how it just kind of elevates it a little bit. And then wherever I have something that happens every week, I can just kind of highlight that in a different color. Take the Calypso Coral. So Wednesday morning, I have an appointment with my mom every morning, every Wednesday. What else? And then on Friday, I've got my paper crafting play date so that I can mark that. So you can kind of see, you can just kind of at a glance make it even more visually, like you can recognize what you need to do and decorate this however you want. Now, you might be saying, that's great, Robin, but I'm not going to do that every week. And you know what? You don't have to. This is a planner that you can use just as a, you know, a planner. It doesn't have to be a piece of art as well. But what I like about the planners that I've had in the past, and this planner in particular, is that it gives me the opportunity, as I'm doing just a little bit something creative in it, because I look at this like so many times a day. I check things off. I keep track. It brings me joy, right? So when I decorate it, it just makes me happy. And it also helps me just attend to the fact that I am in charge of the things that go on in my week. And so I have the opportunity to choose, you know, my attitude towards the things that I have to do, whether I like them or not, right? And by decorating it and kind of it kind of just helps to set the tone. At least for me, it does. That's just something I've kind of realized about myself, that it makes it a little bit easier for me when I have just a little bit of, you know, decor on my planner. So what I noticed is that right away I noticed that this stamp set is very similar to the decor that is happening already printed onto the planner. So I thought it would be fun to just use some of those images and just add just a little extra. So I'm going to take this leaf, little stem, and let's use this one. So I'm going to not, you know, I'm going to give myself some space, but, you know, Sunday is usually a freer day. So that's a great day to decorate or add a little something extra to. And then let's just put another flower kind of off to the side there. Like that. So now I've just kind of created just a little bit extra on my page, and it's gonna make me happy. So I did the same thing with this very first page that we talked about, where you can kind of plan, set some intentions for the year ahead. I went ahead and decorated the front and back of that, and I decided I wasn't going to put it in the front of the planner. I was going to put it in the back because I didn't want it to fall out. You know how sometimes the first page of a planner is, you know, if it's paper, you can, like, the holes, you know, just, it gets flipped around a lot. So I labeled it with a label. This would really be like my why for what I'm doing every day is my why. And so this would be something I would keep in the back, but it's labeled and with that tag so that I can, you know, revisit that if I'm having a struggle week, right? All right, so here we go. Here's July, here's my month at a glance, and here's my first week. So I bet you wish you were going to be part of my week, right? You're going to have to show up here on Friday, then you will be part of my week. So I'm going to put this here so I can flip right to my week, just like that. Now, here's something else that I did that I thought was kind of fun. So I took the label paper that I showed you, and on each section I stamped these pieces from the True Beauty stamp set. And then I cut them out with the dies. And so now I have stickers that are all mine, right? And they're just decorative stickers. So you can take one of the stickers, just peel off the label, and then you can put it right where you want it if you don't want to actually stamp. And I'm just going to keep these in a little pouch that came with my dimensionals, and it fits just really perfectly right here. So I can pull those out. I'll have the stickers ready to go. So I will probably store my stamp set so that it's kind of always by me. I'll store my stamp set there. And then these pockets are great for business cards, things like that, but I'm also going to just put some postage stamps in there, so I always have some stamps with me because I usually carry my cards. And then this fits some Post-it notes really well, and I still have room if I want to put like my business card in there. And of course these stickers need to be a part of this too, so I'll put those in there. And then in the back, you've got this great little place right here, and this is where I'm going to pick one of these notebooks to use. And I think I'm going to use one of the lined ones first. I'm going to use this dot one first. So you can just stick this back here, and now you have your little notebook. Of course, I'm going to have to decorate that, aren't I? You know what? Let's do it, right? Let's do it. I've got this beautiful stickers I just made. Let's put a little sticker on there. I would love it if you left me a comment and shared how you like to plan. How do you plan your weeks? That's cute. And let's get my pencil in there. The fact that it's orange is not a coincidence. I would very much like it to match. Otherwise I will be using this one if I switch. And actually I can fit both of them in there if I want to plan with ink pen and with pencil. I can actually fit both of them in there at the same time. Yeah, so I would love to chat about planning and you know, how do you like to do it? Do you not do it? Is this all craziness to you? That's fine too. You know, whatever works for you to stay organized in your life is what you do. I appreciate you watching this so very much, and if you absolutely love this planner, then you should think about getting it for free and joining Stampin' Up! For $99, and then taking advantage of this opportunity to get organized, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.